What do wolves do for the plants in their environment? So I mentioned this before. Wolves in the wild regulate prey populations. And prey populations like deer and stuff eat a lot of vegetation. And so in the wild, if wolves are eating deer, they're helping to regulate that so that they're protecting vegetation. Because if they're not... Scooter, thank you for the $50 donation. If deer populations are not regulated, they will eat vegetation down to the point where it will not grow back, and that's obviously devastating for the environment. Would they prefer steak for paws or spaghetti noodles as a tail? What? Probably steak for paws. I don't understand that question. Is it important to know the breeds of the wolf dogs? If so, why? So this is probably a better question for like Connor or Shruti or Kayla. But my understanding is that it's important to know because we can have a better idea for what to anticipate medically. Some breeds are more prone to certain diseases and ailments as they age, and so we can be prepared for those things, look out for those things, and treat them accordingly. It also could give us a little bit of insight into behavior, but Kayla always says, and Kayla's big thing is that behavior is the study of one. So their breeds don't determine how they will behave, but might give us a little bit of insight. Does any % of wolf and a dog make them a hybrid? Yes. Yeah, they're wolf hybrids if they're both wolf and dog. Will we find out what type of wolf they are? Yes, what type of wolf and what type of dog? Hello.
Wow.
Where did they get the wolves from again? The wolves came from a roadside zoo that was shut down because of a number of USDA violations. A lot of those USDA violations were also Animal Welfare Act violations. It was this facility that didn't have the resources to care for the amount of animals that they had, and so they were downsizing. So we got AWA and timber from that facility. Their enclosure that they're in now is 10 times the size than the enclosure that they were in before, which is really awesome. And we recently found out that at least AWA was used for breeding before. So they were breeding wolf hybrids for trading between zoo facilities probably, and also probably selling to private owners as pets. Wolf dogs. We don't know how much interaction they've had with people in the past. We're really, really pleased with the progress that we've had with the two of them since they've been here. They've come a really, really long way. We don't know what their experience with people was like before. Do they prefer blue, rare, or medium, or well-done steak? They get fed raw. So blue, I guess. Do you ever worry if it's too hot for them? So the wolves have a 30 by 30 foot space. We call it the K900. And we were in there today. It has air conditioning. They have not accepted it for what it is yet. But they do have access to AC 24/7, and they have a pond that they use. So they have lots of options, but so far they've done fine. And today's actually supposed to be like the worst day. And then from here on, it gets better. That goes for all of you guys, not just for the summer. Do they fight or play aggressively? Not really. I mean, they both get along very well, and they definitely get the zoomies and stuff. But no, I have not seen them fight personally. I don't know if you guys have seen anything like that on the live cams. Chat, here's how this is going to work. We have a bunch of reveals. Okay? The first one is Kayla's cake. Look at this! Look at it! She killed it. It's amazing. Beautiful, amazing. Go Kayla. Okay, so the first reveal is going to be cutting the cake. I told you guys very Instagram-esque. Okay, we're gonna cut it, and the first reveal is how many breeds. And the cake is layered and it has colors. And then you guys will get to vote on what color you want to reveal. We'll go one at a time. Does that make sense? The thicker the layer, the higher the percentage.
Some of them are a little bit closer than... I did my best, guys.
Kayla, do you want to cut it?
No, you can cut it.
Okay,
I saw enough of it yesterday.
I'm kind of nervous.
I'm really good.
Chat, look what it says. Also...
She made it, so she's good.
Look at them. They love it. It's a little peepa. It's like going like this.
anticipating
It's like being really excited. Okay, chat, your predictions are still going. You can still get points. The first reveal. I'm nervous and I know what it is.
Maya was like, you could write Pausers hype on the cake, and I was like,
What?
and I like checked the spelling of it like 4 times. I was like, this is what she wants me to write on the cake. Okay, I got it. It's fine. I'm gonna put it on the cake.
Guys, the first reveal is how many things are in timber, okay? Are you ready? I'm like actually nervous to know what's in here.
The spiral, the colors of the frosting. Never mind.
Don't tell them that.
There's no, that we don't need to. It's just another thing.
No, tell them.
No.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It'll all make sense.
Okay, I'm counting it. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yay. Woo! Happy Timber Day.
Happy Timber Day. That's cute.
Oh, he doesn't even know.
He doesn't know. Should
Should
we go back up there and tell him?
Make him a cake.
They're
I'm
pausers.
also nervous.
They're pausers hyping.
I'm like,
Oh my god. Whoa! It's beautiful, Kayla. That is so good. That's so good.
this is better than a gender reveal.
Four of them. Now we're gonna do polls for which one you want to reveal first. Remember, the smaller the layer, the less the percentage. Okay? What color do you want to reveal first? Chat, several things. Okay, first of all, you do a poll by clicking the poll in chat. Okay, not typing it. And second, orange isn't even an option. Stop typing orange.
It's definitely red on ours.
It's red.
If it's orange on your end, it doesn't matter. I like that.
62% purple.
Done.
Drumroll, please. Kayla's gonna reveal it.
I'm gonna reveal it. Are we ready?
Duh.
The purple layer represents 9.7% Siberian Husky.
Hey.
Yay! Chat, you guys, a lot of you said husky. Most of you said husky.
Classic.
That's a small percentage, though. What was it?
Small percentage, 9.7%.
9.7% husky. Poll number 2. What color next? Chat, don't say purple. Chat, you cannot vote with glorps and olorps. That's... You guys embarrass yourselves. Olorp and glorp and plorp are like, they're cats. That's an alien and a cat, like, together, and they're colored. So plorp is purple and glorp is green and olorp is orange. So they're trying to vote with like, yeah. They're trying to vote with like colored cats. What do we got? 71% blue.
The blue layer is 22.4% Alaskan Malamute.
Whoa! 22% Malamute.
Green? You want green?
Green.
All right. Green is 27.9? 27.9%, I think. Yes. German Shepherd. Which means, has anybody done the math? Has anybody done the math? He is 100% best boy and 40% gray wolf.
Yay! 40%. The predictions can finally be closed. Sorry, I did that so long ago. I don't know why I did that. How do you feel? Are you shocked? This is a lot to take
The
in.
lie detector test determined we are telling the truth.
Oh my god. This is so good.
Very good.
This DNA reveal doesn't change anything about the way that animal care staff will operate with the wolf dogs, because it doesn't change anything about Timber's behavior.
100% timber.
He's still 100% Timber, and we will be treating him as such.
100%, the very best boy.
So yeah, everything will be the same. So same thing. When it comes to training and stuff that I was telling you guys about earlier with the crate training and all of that care will be the same. The only thing that is potentially different, or we have more insight on, is what problems we can anticipate. because we know he has so much German Shepherd in him.
You guys think about it. Even though we now know he's a higher percentage, or he's a lower percentage wolf, like, imagine going out to Timber and being like, hey, Timber, you're only like 60%. Well, you're like 60% different species of dog, or different breeds of dogs. So, like, therefore, could you just be a little more cooperative than you are? That'd be great. Could you be a little more dog-like?
Be more dog.
Yeah, be more dog. It doesn't change the fact that he's still behaving the way he is, and that's what we have to respond to as animal care
As an individual.
staff responsible for his husbandry and his best interests. So,
Roxers, thank you for the
but
$40.
I'll be sure to let him know that he's only 40% wolf.
Yeah, Timber has no idea this is happening. He has no idea we're in here doing this right now. What percentage of wolf would make Timber a dog? 0%. 0%. 0%.
That's another thing that we talked about before the stream, because we knew that once that it was revealed, there was a chance that we would have to answer questions about how does our approach to him change because he's a dog, more dog than wolf. And just like the fact that so many people approach dogs they don't know, kind of like carelessly. I'll go with carelessly. Yeah, sure. That's a bit choosing violence, but
They do it. Yeah.
even dogs can be extremely dangerous. So, like, I don't know, like, I think most people think of dog and they think man's best friend, right? But, like, there are several dogs, whether it has to do with how they were raised or just not knowing people, not having positive experiences with people, but you can't just approach dogs you don't know and expect that they'll be friendly, which is why it doesn't change anything where Timber's concerned.
Somebody said you call him Dog Wolf now. No. No, but I see what you I understand your logic. How do you breed 4 different species into one animal? Is a legitimate question. Like, there are dogs that are a lot of breeds, and it just comes from, like, if their parents are mixed breeds, right?
Mutts, we call them mutts.
Mutts, right. So if you have a dog that's like a pit husky, and then you have a dog that's a chihuahua, poodle, terrible, whatever, and then you mix them together, then the baby is all 4 of those things, right? Punnett square.
Punnett square.
Al asked how kennel training is going.
Kennel training is good. We're making slow progress, but progress nonetheless. Obviously, these guys are a little skittish. Honestly, my expectations were low just based on like how nervous they are to go into a massive building.
Right.
But when we started, Timber didn't want anything to do with the crate, and now he is somewhat reliably walking up to the crate, so progress.
Somebody asked, will Timber need a change in diet or anything because of this?
Probably not. He seems to be doing well with the diet that he's getting right now.
They were on, I think, a diet of mostly raw meat before they arrived. I think they got kibble, but from what we understand, they didn't really like it very much. So we would like them to eat more kibble because it's more balanced than just what we provide with the meat, because it's just harder to get certain cuts of meat and stuff like that. But when you see us give them the meatball usually contains like some liver, some heart bits, stuff like that. But they're less keen to take things like liver just from us, so we try to like mix them into things. But still much more preferable that they get the kibble to really like round out their diet. So they do pretty well eating it, but we also like try to make it exciting by putting things like broth on it or like chicken juices or something like that, just to get them to eat more of it.
Why was there so little info from the previous zoo? We don't know for sure, right? We don't really know what their lives were like before. We don't know how much the people that work there did with them. We don't know what their relationship with them was. But yeah, all that being said, we got very little information when they came here.
I think sometimes also, and I don't know if this is the case, I know that Connor said a lot of the people working there were quite young. So some places, just because they may rely on volunteers more often, so there may be a higher turnover rate of people caring for the animals, which could also contribute to the fact that they maintained that sense of hesitancy. If they were around a lot of different people who were doing things slightly differently around them, they couldn't predict anything from people, so that may also contribute to why we didn't get much information from them. It's just we don't know how long they had been cared for by the people that were there at the time. I don't know if that's true, but that is speculation. But a lot of animal care places rely a lot on volunteers, and if you've got a high turnover rate or people are just doing it while they're home seasonally or something like that, can definitely be part of that, for sure.
That's a good point too. Sharp Easy said record keeping could be low as well. Yeah, there are a lot of facilities that still have all records on paper, so that might be part of it too. They might not have the records, probably not digitally anyway. Thank you guys for coming to the reveal.
What are some wolf-like dogs? Siberian Husky, Alaskan Malamute.
German
They're the ones that you find typically
Shepherd.
are bred with wolves to make wolf dogs. That's one of the reasons, because like they already have traits that physically look more quote-unquote wolf-like. So a lot of your wolf dogs will be some component of those, I think.
And
Yes.
look into the breed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
look
at what
into
they
the
were
breed.
bred to do, because that's what they're going to be wanting to do. That's what their body's telling them to do.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reveal. Say thank you to Kayla again for making this cake. It's amazing.
Thanks, Kayla.
Incredible.
Happy Timber Day.
Happy Timber Day, everybody. Thanks for coming. I will see you guys on Friday.